If you are among the nearly 20 million viewers who watched The Big Bang Theory this week, or the millions more who watched old episodes of the comedy in syndication while wearing a Bazinga t-shirt, you know Jim Parsons is one of the biggest stars on television. If you've somehow missed the show that has set up shop on top of the primetime TV ratings over the last several years, you know Parsons from those Intel commercials, like the one he shared with Michael Phelps. Jim and I got together for our Sunday sit-down at New York's National Museum of Mathematics, a place where his Big Bang character Sheldon Cooper would feel right at home.
Hi, I'm Leonard. This is Sheldon.
Hello. Nearly a decade ago, there was an explosion in Jim Parsons' life.
Bazinga.
In the fall of 2007, Parsons began his run as Dr. Sheldon Cooper, the awkward, lovable physicist on The Big Bang Theory.
Kenny.
What's a gist, physicist?
A ratings juggernaut that turned a journeyman actor into a star.
Doing okay, sweetie?
This moment 10 years ago, you had no idea what was about to happen in your life.
No, not a clue.
Do you remember how the process began, the audition?
I remember distinctly saying, you've been living in purgatory and kind of hanging around, and this could be, it could be a very life-changing thing that's about to happen.
Oh, gosh golly, I made a boo-boo. And I gave it to Stephen Hawking.
The show started slowly, but by season 4, it was the #1 comedy on television. That same year, Parsons won his first of 4 Emmy Awards for Best Actor in a Comedy Series.
By the time we were getting recognized more in the streets, we had a few seasons under our belts in a way that you felt like, well, we have something we rely on. We know what we're doing.
The 43-year-old Parsons grew up in the suburbs of Houston, Texas, performing practically out of the cradle.
You've been acting since you were 6 years old, is that fair to say?
First school play, yeah.
First school play. The Elephant Child, do I have that right?
Your research is impeccable.
And there was a song.
Cola, cola, bird.
Do you remember the song?
Yes, I'm a cola, cola, bird. I'm a cola, cola, bird. I sit here all day long singing the same song. I'm a cola, cola, bird.
Incredible preparation, even at the age of 6. You still have it.
Hard one to memorize, I'll be honest with you.
It was in the Cola Cola Bird moment that Parsons decided he wanted to be an actor, a dream he pursued steadily, save for one brief moment of doubt.
My first year in college, I decided to give it up. I was like, just not a smart idea for a career. But I took that year off, and I only realized how much I missed it.
I'm going to blow it sky high!
As Parsons moved through his 20s, he appeared in off-Broadway productions and paid the bills with small TV roles and commercials.
What, were you raised by wolves?
There was plenty of time on unemployment. There was plenty of time at the Coinstar cashing in for a night out. I am grateful, though, that a success like the TV show didn't happen until I was in my 30s. You know, I had met Todd, my partner, long before that.
Parsons and art director Todd Spiewak have been together for 14 years. Their company, That's Wonderful Productions, brings new projects to the screen and stage.
I missed Comic-Con and the new Star Trek movie.
The success of The Big Bang Theory has made Parsons one of the highest-paid actors on television. He earns a reported $1 million per episode, plus a share of the revenue on a show that's one of the most popular in syndication as well.
I grew up in Texas, and that was just really impolite to talk about money. And my parents never told me what our financial situation was or what they made, and I don't know that I asked either. I wasn't a very curious child.
It wasn't in the Hollywood Reporter like yours?
No, it wasn't.
Let's get serious for a moment.
That financial freedom has allowed Parsons to experiment a bit.
Hi, this is Jim Parsons.
Last month, he launched his own Sirius XM radio show called Jim Parsons is Too Stupid for Politics.
I mean, look, in the very title, I claim to be pretty stupid about all this, but even I was ill-prepared for just how ignorant I was going to be. I don't know. I need to figure out what I'm doing on many different levels. And if that's entertaining to listen to in the process, well, so be it.
The political show airs on Andy Cohen's Radio Andy channel.
I kept pitching this idea just to friends. And then eventually I was on the phone with Andy Cohen, and at some point I thought, why is no one stopping me?
Parsons now has worked in radio, TV, and the movies. most recently in Hidden Figures, nominated for the Academy Award for Best Picture. He plays a 1960s-era NASA engineer who resists working with the unsung African-American mathematicians there.
She is a woman. There is no protocol for a woman.
Okay, I get that part, Paul.
It really makes me a little teary, to be honest with you, and I don't know exactly what that is. I just think it's such a beautiful story and a moment in history that's worth looking at.
For all the professional projects in Jim Parsons' life, his roots remain with The Big Bang Theory. He'll be the executive producer of a new spin-off about his character Sheldon. And he hopes to keep those Bazinga fans happy with news about their beloved show.
There's some speculation about whether it comes back for a season 11. We're in season 10 right now. Can you shed any light on that? Have you heard anything?
Not official light, but I know that everybody wants to. Everybody wants to. So I would be shocked if that didn't happen. I really would be.
Parsons knows well, to many people, he'll always be Sheldon Cooper.
You're like, are you worried about being typecast from the show or whatever? And it's like, well, I mean, yes, I guess in one way, except that the way I feel about acting and the longevity of a career is I'm gonna keep doing it even if it's in a deserted warehouse.
Bazinga!
So how big success has The Big Bang Theory been? According to Forbes magazine's most recent rankings, 4 of the top 5 highest paid actors on television come from that show. You can listen to Jim's limited run show, Jim Parsons is Too Stupid for Politics, on Sirius XM Radio Andy on Friday nights at 7 o'clock Eastern Time, 4 Pacific. And to hear more about the Big Bang spin-off Jim is producing, check out our web extras at today.com/Sunday.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.